everybody. So happy you're here tonight. We have been celebrating this month Andrew Lessman's 20th anniversary on HSN. It's been an extraordinary month of incredible values, and today we have the final today's special of Andrew's anniversary, and it has been a whopper. We talked about Choco Nuvo, which is almost completely sold out. There's 5 choices. What we're going to start off with is 4 choices of incredible products. These are all each individual all-star products that we don't often get to offer as a today's special. So Andrew thought, why not bring you things that we don't always get to do at this very exceptionally low price, and do it today as a one-time offer, and it's a hit.
And, well,
you guys love, I ordered one of each of all the big ones.
So, but by the way, so we won't have Choco Nuvo aired at all.
Okay.
It's available at hsn.com in some of the sizes and some of the intensities. Just the stragglers are left, so you could always check on Choco Nuvo for something you're interested in at hsn.com. But we do have the remaining 4, and as Colleen was saying, what we're doing here is it's toward the end of the year. The requests for specific Today Specials, I read them, I see them, and these were 4 Today Specials that we didn't get to do this year, that we've done, except for cinnamon, that we've done in the past, and actually cinnamon was the most requested. So we have cinnamon, we have cranberry, we have resveratrol at the best pricing ever, all are at their best pricing ever, and we have green tea EGCG. So I think we're going to start this hour off with cranberry, then we'll go to cinnamon, then we'll go to resveratrol, and then we'll go to green tea EGCG.
Excellent. One thing I want to tell you, because Andrew he'll describe each of these products for you, but one thing I want to explain, there are 3 sizes available in each of these choices. So I could show you that real quickly just so you understand. If you order one of each of the large ones or 4 of any combination of the large choice, you are saving $280. You're going to get them for $49 a bottle instead of $59 a bottle. So I'm just going to show you, we're going to start with the cranberry, so I'll use the cranberry chart to illustrate for you. So it's cranberry benefits, a 60, a 180, a 360. Understand, all of these 4 choices are available in these same sizes, and all of the choices are being sold at this price. So $14.90, $34.90, or $59.90. In addition to that, all of them, if you order 4 in a 360 size, it could be 4 cranberries, 2 and 2, 3 and 1, whatever you want to do. If you order 4 of the 360s, the price is going down to $49.90 a bottle. So again, and here I'll just show you. So for example, there's the full-size cranberry. If you did 2 of those and 2 cinnamons, you're getting these not for $59. You'd get these each for $49 a bottle, which is unbelievable. I mean, completely unheard of. So however you guys want to do this, you know, it's really up to you. I did 1 of each, but I'm kind of feeling like I should have ordered more than that. But for under $200, it's pretty great. So Andrew's we're gonna start off, kind of focus with each of these. We'll start out with cranberry, but bottom line is get yours now, because this has never been done before. Each of these products are being offered at the greatest value we have ever seen on them. And to start with cranberry, if you had a minute to go read the reviews on hsn.com, it will knock your socks off. And I do mean that. If you are interested in urinary tract health, and if you deal with UTIs, you need to start taking this product, because it is life-changing for those of us. I take this religiously every single day. Andrew, a while back, talked about it's a great idea to take it at night, so I take it right at night before I go to bed, and it has made an incredible, profound difference. And that's what you read over and over and over again by the women and men who take this product. So this is your chance to stock up. If you can do the largest one, that's a great way to go. And then of course that's $59, but if you decide to get 4 large, remember the price then goes down to $49 a bottle, which is just really amazing.
It's on the large size, on all the sizes, best pricing ever. On the large size, the $59.90 is, as Colleen was just saying, that's the best pricing on each of these products, whether it's our cranberry, our cinnamon, our resveratrol, or our green tea EGCG. If you do any kind of mix and match with the 360 counts and you get to 4, it goes down to $49.90. What we've also done, you don't have to buy 8 to continue that $49.90. A 5th bottle, a 6th bottle, 7th bottle, all continue at $49.90. So some folks were confused that you had to get it in groups of 4. No, once you get to 4, everything after that. So if you're aggregating your orders with someone else because you're sharing product, it's a great way to just save and make all of these ingredients. These are very costly ingredients, each of these standardized extracts. And when you look at the pricing at that 360 count at $49.90, you're basically at, I think it's about 13 cents a capsule. So it becomes extremely affordable. And you don't have to take a handful of capsules. With all of these products, I take one of resveratrol, one of EGCG, and when it comes to cranberry or cinnamon, sometimes I'll take 2, but typically I take 1. So these are products that are very economical and affordable to use, especially with the Today Special pricing. I'm just going to read a couple of the background charts. I haven't done this on cranberry, and then some of the research and science. And you can go online and read the research and science on cranberry in terms of urinary tract health, in terms of bladder, kidney. These are the sorts of ingredients that when we look at traditional medicine and we think, wow, these are sort of nice supportive ingredients, sometimes we don't think it's credible science when we do that. Think, oh, it's kind of a nice little story. They've been doing this for 100 years, or in this case, thousands of years when it comes to cranberry. But in fact, the science is abundant. If you went to the National Institute of Health website and you simply typed in cranberry, you will find hundreds of studies on cranberry and urinary tract health. Hundreds of studies, credible clinical studies.
It's true. You know, it's funny, isn't it interesting how you hear that you're supposed to drink cranberry juice, right? When you have a UTI or to keep your urinary tract healthy. The problem with the cranberry juice is that it's loaded with sugar. And if you do have a UTI, sugar is not good for you. And then on top of that, so you have all the calories there. And then if you've ever tried the cranberry juice that does not have sugar in it, it is horrific. It's really hard to drink. So the point that I want to make here is this is the easiest thing in the world. You take a couple capsules, 1 or 2. I take 2 a night, every night, boom. And it has just been unbelievable. Unbelievable. And again, read reviews to find out. So Andrew's going to share the research, but the truth is we all know that cranberry juice is good for our urinary tract.
Yes.
But the problem is to really keep it in check, to really get those high doses of that, the right cranberry without all the sugar and all the additives, this is the best way to go.
And I was going to read a medical journal article and I'll get to it in a moment, that speaks specifically to that the science is clear. We also know that by providing a hostile environment to the bacteria in our body in terms of our bladder, kidneys, urinary tract, which is what cranberry does, that it allows us to potentially reduce our dependence on antibiotics long term, because the more hostile that environment is for implantation of bacteria or pathogens, the more likely our body is going to be able to do its job on our behalf. And it's the abuse or use of antibiotics in our society or worldwide that's causing issues that in the future are going to be there already are troubling and problematic issues with bacteria resistance to antibiotics. But I just was going to read some of the background charts on cranberry. So cranberry has been an important part of traditional medicine for centuries. And just because it shouldn't be dismissed as not serious and not based on serious science. Modern physicians now recommend, urologists now recommend cranberry to promote and maintain kidney, bladder, and urinary tract health. I don't look at it as sort of a preventive medical intervention. What I look at it is as a healthy lifestyle, a healthy dietary decision. We all know that healthy dietary decisions create healthier environments within our body. That is exactly what cranberry does. It's almost insulting to it to kind of class it as sort of a medical or a treatment type of thing. What it does is it just does things that we try to do in so many different behaviors when we're engaging in healthier behaviors. It does something that benefits a specific system in our body, and that's our urinary tract, our bladder, our kidneys. But as we continue, as I said, modern physicians now recommend cranberry to promote and maintain kidney, bladder, and urinary tract health. Our natural cranberry extract is specifically formulated to deliver high levels of its most important beneficial compounds. We've been doing this for about 20 years, and we had tried several different extracts. The material we're using now is the one with the best results, and we certainly have a window on those results because we have direct feedback on the people using it. And if you look at the reviews on this product, the reviews on this product are over 95% positive reviews. As we see right there, 368 are 5-star reviews out of 423 reviews.
That's amazing.
And this is a product we only recently started featuring. It was just sort of quietly available at hsn.com, and we weren't really featuring it on air until the last couple of years. So it's a product that's become very popular as a result.
Oh, for sure. It's remarkable. And as you said, go read those. Almost 94% are excellent reviews on this product.
Compelling reviews,
for sure.
Passionate reviews. So as we go, for decades, extensive clinical studies have consistently validated cranberry's benefits for the urinary tract. These clinical studies have demonstrated cranberry's benefits as well as its mechanism of action. Cranberry's benefits are now well accepted by modern Western medicine, modern medicine, and its practitioners. Cranberry creates a hostile environment for the attachment and growth of unfriendly, undesirable flora in the urinary tract. It promotes the maintenance of a healthy balance of friendly flora in the urinary tract, supports urinary tract health by helping to maintain proper urinary tract pH. Oh, I grabbed some reviews here. Working great. My mom told me about this product as I'm very prone to UTIs. As I started taking these in November of last year, and so far, they have worked great. I've not had any problems with recurrent UTI since I started taking this product. My mother has been using Andrew Lessman's vitamins for years now, and she has me sold. I have since purchased his Essential 1 and liver antioxidants as well. Thank you for a great product that is working.
Bravo.
Read another one.
Excellent.
Thank you. I am a physician who combines alternative methods with conventional medicine. I have confidence in Andrew's products and use them myself. I was very glad to see this product in Andrew's arsenal, as cranberry has been shown to reduce urinary tract infections and improve kidney function. My mother is 89 and has experienced an improvement in her urinary tract health after taking cranberry. I also take this every day. Thank you, Andrew. And the key to looking at cranberry, it's just a very simple, very straightforward decision in terms of providing an ingredient that provides for and promotes a healthier environment, our urinary tract, kidney, our bladder. And in so doing, it makes it more of a friendly environment for our friendly flora and a less hospital environment. In fact, a hostile environment to the unfriendly flora, the unfriendly bacteria.
Exactly. And for $59 to get the largest bottle, those are always the best value if you can do it. Because again, that's under $60. You do one payment right now. We send it home to you. Try it. I love what Andrew said. This is not something you keep on hand so that when you get a UTI, you start taking it. This is a product, those of us who take it, Carlos takes it too.
It's not a drug.
We both take it every single day. I love what you said. It's lifestyle. It's doing something really healthy for your urinary tract, for your kidneys, every single day. It's just a very good, healthy thing to do. It's a very soothing thing to take. I love it. I love taking it, and the results have been amazing. So I just hope that you will try it. If you're not taking it yet, for a lot of people, it's life-changing, because, you know, UTIs are miserable. They are miserable. And, you know, it's funny, my daughter-in-law recently, and she wasn't taking this yet, and I have her on this now. I'm like, Christy girl, boom, I bought her a big bottle of it. I didn't even wait till it became the Today Special. I wanted her to get going on it because, seriously, it's tough to deal. If you deal with those, that is a very uncomfortable thing.
And again, it's not a cure or a treatment for UTIs. It's not even designed or intended as, say, a specific prevention for UTIs. What it is it creates an environment where certain outcomes are simply less likely. When we talk about glucosamine and chondroitin for our joints, folks with arthritis might reach for glucosamine and chondroitin more likely or more quickly, not because glucosamine and chondroitin treats arthritis, but whether we have arthritis or anything else going on in our joints. The structure of our joints and our body's ability to maintain the structure of our joints is important.
Right.
So whether it's a perfectly healthy joint or an aging joint, it's irrelevant to treating a condition there. It's simply the structure. So
Makes
if you
sense.
simply look at how our body maintains the healthiest environment in our bladder, kidneys, and urinary tract, cranberry contributes to that healthier environment because it makes it less hospitable. It's not a friendly environment for unfriendly flora. It's downright hostile to unfriendly flora, which is the kind of environment we want to promote. So that's how it works. So
It makes sense.
I look at it differently
Right.
than curing, treating, or preventing these issues, as simply creating an environment that promotes our good health.
I love that.
So-
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. I'm so excited you're ordering. Use express ordering if you can. As we go through the show, it gets very busy. I do want to point out this is the final show. This is the first time we've ever offered a Today Special like this, where there are 4 products. There are 4 products that normally are not individually offered like this as today's specials. A couple of these have been bundled. Resveratrol has not been a Today Special all year. We'll get to that one. The resveratrol, of all of them, they're all an amazing value, but that is the hugest value, the biggest value, well over $100 savings off our regular price. And of course, as you all know, the pricing expires at midnight. So this is a chance for you to hop in now, get the size you want. If you want the little Try Me, go for it. It's $15. Give it a shot. See if you don't love it. And then you can always come back for more. The price won't be this low, but we always try to keep Andrew's products stocked all the time. But when it is a Today Special, that's the day we wait. Those of us that are Andrew girls, Andrew fans, we wait. He's been here 20 years. We know the drill. When it's a Today Special, you stock up because we know we're getting the best value of the year on these products.
Yeah,
right?
and that's what a Today Special is all about. And it was very, I think doing 5, the Choco Nouveau's now just available online, but doing 5 was maybe my getting a little bit carried away. But I think it's shown that we can do, because in order for a Today Special to make sense and offer savings for you and savings in the cost of production, is the response. And the response to all of these have been fantastic. So it's encouraging, so it will allow us to do more products as Today's Special in next year and the years to come. So it's all about seeing how much bang for your vitamin investment you could get. So whatever your budget might be, we endeavor to have you be able to purchase as much as you possibly can with that budget. So I was just going to talk about cinnamon now.
Okay,
So
excellent.
I think we'll switch over to cinnamon.
Perfect.
And cinnamon is an ingredient that responds to something that's become pretty much an epidemic in our society. It results from our gaining weight, our body's ability to manage blood sugar, our body's ability to utilize insulin effectively is transformed as we gain weight. It's transformed as we get older, and not transformed in a positive way. So what cinnamon is the first ingredient that I feel comfortable discussing its role in actually helping to promote and helping to support the way we manage our blood sugar, the way our body manages our insulin. And it's something that a lot of the things we do in our life conspires in the other direction. So the most important thing we could do, or we can recognize, is that we have a tremendous amount of control. We shouldn't delegate all of this to our doctors and pharmaceutical companies and drugs, because to the extent we can lose weight, to the extent we can manage the foods we're consuming and lower our carbohydrate intake, increase our intake of healthy fats, lower our sugar intake, absolutely critical to do so. And in so doing, even if our caloric intake doesn't change, by just transforming the composition of our diet away from carbohydrate and sugars and toward healthy fats, that alone will help us lose weight. So when we're talking about managing our blood sugar, it's really talking about what we're putting in our body, what we're doing with our body. So to the extent we lose weight, that dramatically improves our ability to manage our blood sugar, our ability to manage our insulin. So this is a product that is just a natural tool that we have in our arsenal to help us now move the needle in that same direction. It's the first ingredient I've been asked for decades, for probably over 30 years, for this kind of ingredient. And we introduced our cinnamon bark extract about 4 or 5 years ago. And again, this is another product, if you read the reviews, they're almost perfect reviews.
Oh, they are. I think I was looking at this. There's 492 total. Of that, well over 4, and in fact, 455 are excellent. most of those are 5, and a few of those are 4. I mean, that's amazing. Out of 490 reviews, over 450 are perfect 5 and 4. I mean, that
well over 90%.
tells you people love this product as well, are getting amazing results. Some of the testimonials, when you read them, it's very inspiring. If you do have to watch your blood sugar, this is a wonderful product to take. I want to show you what the choices are real quickly. Again, everything we've been talking about, remember, a 60, a 180, a 360, those are the choices. Here is where our regular pricing is normally landing. Here is what we have for our today's special. Here's how much you're saving. And may I remind you that 360 down here, what this means, if you buy 4 of the 360 sizes, whether it be 4 cinnamons or 1 cinnamon and 3 others, if you buy 4 today's specials in this size, your price is dropping another $10 a bottle. The majority of us are getting 4. I realize you're making an investment, but for a lot of us, these are products we take anyhow. I mean, I take all of these anyhow, so why not stock up today? We're getting the lowest price per capsule ever. You're getting a 360 if you take 1 a day of each of these, then that's a whole year's supply of all of these wonderful ingredients. So go for it. It's here for you. Andrew did this. You know, you were so cute last night because we knew it was a little more complicated for today's special, but you really were trying to come up with a way for your anniversary to offer as many great deals on as many products as possible that you know we like. And so it was really, it's a little more complicated, but it's worth it to all of us because we are the ones that benefit from the savings.
And especially cranberry and cinnamon. These are 2 ingredients that are just consistently reordered. And I wanted to do a Today Special for both of them this year, and I hadn't done so. And then, of course, resveratrol. We failed to do a Today Special on resveratrol for 2 years.
Wow.
And that was among our most popular Today Specials annually. So it's, and then the green tea EGCG, just because I look at that as really being the perfect partner with resveratrol, because as important as resveratrol is, say, to the Mediterranean diet in red wine, green tea EGCG is the critical part of the healthy Asian diet. So you get the best of both worlds there. So you have 4 products. You can choose any of the sizes. All the sizes are your best opportunities to try these products. And in the 360s, if you combine to get to 4 bottles, the price goes down even further. So
excellent.
I was just going to read some of the, and I haven't read these charts at all. These are the basic background charts on Cinnamon 350. The cinnamon, I've read some of the research earlier today. I read some of the reviews, which, just to give you an idea.
Oh my gosh.
These are just reviews on cinnamon.
Wow.
I've probably gone through about 7 or 8, but there's probably about 150 reviews that I'm holding right there.
Oh my goodness.
So just to give you an idea.
Right.
So let's just, this is the background information. High potency, comprehensive blend of standardized cinnamon extracts to deliver the greatest benefit. It's actually cinnamon bark extract. And it delivers the most powerful protective compounds naturally present in cinnamon, standardized to deliver cinnamon's most beneficial compounds, the flavones, and most importantly, the type A polymers. So we didn't use just one extract, we used 2 different extracts. The protective polyphenolic compounds present in cinnamon can help support healthy blood sugar balance and metabolism. Interestingly enough, when you look at all of these ingredients, even when you look at the Choco Nuvo, the protective compounds in chocolate are protective polyphenols. The protective compounds in green tea, EGCG, is a polyphenol. Resveratrol is a polyphenol. So when you look at these ingredients, the protective compounds are polyphenols. Cranberry contains protective polyphenols. Polyphenols is a class of molecules. Polyphenol, poly meaning many, phenols are basically a carbon ring structure. So these are molecules that are made up of polyphenols, these polyphenolic compounds. So as we continue here, it's been sought after cinnamon for thousands of years. I think it was one of the original spices for which the explorers back in the 15th century were going to try to find a faster route to the other side of the world.
Oh, interesting.
It remains one of the oldest herbal remedies used in traditional Chinese medicine. Research indicates that cinnamon may help support healthy insulin function and blood sugar balance. Only cassia cinnamon has been shown to support healthy blood sugar balance and metabolism in humans. That's, of course, exactly what we use. Insulin is essential for maintaining healthy blood sugar levels. The way our body works, and I'm sure everyone knows this, that what our body does in response to our intake of sugar, sugar is something that has to be maintained at proper levels. High levels of sugar becomes very toxic to the inside of our body. So our body secretes insulin in response, and as a response to that insulin, if our body is responding appropriately, it then starts storing that glucose away as glycogen. And unfortunately, the more we are sort of bathing our body in insulin, the more we are supplying too much sugar, that system loses its efficacy. So what ends up happening is our blood sugar level starts going up. We start becoming insensitive to the insulin that we secrete. So the best thing we can do to help this process work in the other direction, where we become sensitive to the insulin, we store away that sugar very efficiently, is to consume less sugar and carbohydrate, to lose body fat, and to become more active. And of course, follow whatever your doctor's recommendations are, but I'm sure your doctor's recommendations are to become more physically active, to lose some body weight. And cinnamon is just a tool to support you in the proper direction. And again, I talked about this earlier. It's not just your fasting blood sugar level to look at. When you get a blood test, one of the best things to look at is your A1C. Your fasting blood sugar just gives you a snapshot of your blood sugar level the moment they drew that blood. Your A1C gives you more of a sort of a movie of what your blood sugar level has been over the last couple of months. That's much more insightful.
That's great to know. It's
Yep.
excellent. And you know, that's the beauty of this, is that no matter what else you're doing, I know last night you read a review and it was one of many that are like this. If this is all you start doing to help to keep your blood sugar within the normal range, to help with a healthier blood sugar level, if you just do this, you will probably feel a difference. I know my husband does. This has made a world of difference because his blood sugar was up there a little bit, but he exercised, he changed up his diet, he started taking his cinnamon, and his doctor even talked about having to put him, if he didn't get it down where it needed to be, he talked about putting him on medication. And my husband doesn't take any medication. He didn't want to have to start taking medication, so he has been able to manage it really well. As I said, he does exercise, he does watch his diet, but cinnamon is a very important part of that maintenance, and it has made a world of difference. And we keep it, he keeps one in his truck, he just keeps it on hand because it's really great. I mean, it's a wonderful product to take. So for those of you that are not taking it yet, we all love it. Those of us who take it, we love it. And it's funny because I love cinnamon anyway. I like cinnamon on my coffee, but this is different than the cinnamon that we're shaking, like cinnamon toast or the cinnamon we're shaking in our coffee.
And you could, there's dozens of charts that talk about sprinkling it on their oatmeal, putting in their tea or coffee. So it does have that typical, that classic
wonderful.
Cinnamon flavor and cinnamon aroma. But the manner in which this is made to concentrate the appropriate ingredients in the extract, that's an entirely different story. Literally, typically, when you look at a spice, or say you look at the extract of that spice, the extract is typically 10 times more expensive than just looking at the typical dried spice. So this is treated entirely differently, and that's why you could be confident in the benefits. I'm just going to read some reviews here. If we look, excellent blood sugar levels. For blood sugar levels, I use many Andrew Lessman products faithfully. The Cinnamon 350 is a must for me, as about a year ago I was tested as pre-diabetic. I immediately added these cinnamon supplements to my daily intake, and I'm no longer pre-diabetic.
See,
again,
that's what I'm talking about.
But
it's not a treatment or a cure.
No, it's not a medicine, not a drug. I mean, certainly, if we're told we're pre-diabetic, it informs us that we have issues with blood sugar metabolism. What it should inform, even before you even contemplate reaching for this product, it should inform you that you need to make changes in your diet, that it would be great to lose weight, and it would be great to increase your activity level, whether it's to have some kind of a fitness monitor, something like that. But that's the real wake-up call. What this is a very simple 5-second-a-day decision that supports and validates those other decisions. So we don't want to look at this, and I'm sorry.
No, you're right.
I really try to, as much as I make, and I make wonderful supplements, the supplements aren't the be-all and end-all of our health and well-being. The intelligent decisions we make are the be-all and end-all of our well-being. Our health is really the consequence of our good decisions. Our absence of health is often, sometimes we just have bad luck, but often the consequence of our having made not so good decisions. So hopefully this product serves as a reminder, and hopefully I do serve as a reminder, that managing our blood sugar is a critical part of long-term health, that not managing our blood sugar has all sorts of serious consequences that come with it as we get older. And the simple key to managing our blood sugar is trying to achieve a more ideal body weight. And even just losing a few pounds can make a profound difference in how easily your body can manage its blood sugar and manage insulin. That's very important. Also, simply changing what we eat, reducing our carbohydrate intake, reducing our sugar intake. As a country, we're addicted to sugar. We are just drowning in carbohydrate. And it's not your fault. It's 40 or 50 years of bad information being provided by our doctors, by all the leading organizations. It's appalling. But we now know the science is clear. Carbohydrates and sugars are something that we should limit our consumption. And just as I say, we should, red wine might be healthy, but it's only if you can have 1 or 2 glasses a day at most. So the same thing with carb and sugar. You need to limit your consumption of it. They're sort of an addictive drug themselves. So just going to read a couple more reviews here.
Okay.
A must-have for me. After I used 1 bottle of this product, my fasting glucose improved. I've added to my daily regimen, taking 2 capsules per day. As I have a family history of blood sugar issues, my only request is that it be offered in larger quantities. So today, the typical size is a 240. Today, it's a 360.
Excellent.
And of course, today, it's at best pricing ever.
That's right.
Excellent. This helps to maintain my blood sugar level. This is one item I will never be without. So grateful, phenomenal results. My personal experience has been wonderful since I started taking the Cinnamon 350. Please offer today's special on a larger size. There you go. Thank you. You have helped change my life. And again, it's one of those things I always say when you're helping someone else, we always like to know that the person we're helping is also helping themselves to the same extent.
Yes.
It's not really fun when you give someone a helping hand and they just kind of they drag you in after them or something like that. So I like to look at this product as this is giving you a helping hand. So it's up to you to then return the favor to this product, not to me. It's actually returning the favor to you. So to the extent you take this product, you've recognized that managing blood sugar is an important aspect of your health. So just a small effort when it comes to sugar intake, carbohydrate intake, a small effort just losing a few pounds more than returns the favor in terms of this product.
And I want to remind you, if you do take 2 a day, if you order 2 of the big sizes, 2 of the cinnamon and the 360, and then order 1 of each of the other ones or 2 more of the other ones, you're getting these for under $50 a bottle. That's 360 capsules for under $50 a bottle, which is unbelievable. And that's what most of us are doing. Most of us are stocking up today. Some of us are getting 1 of each. Some of you are doing 2 and 2. Some of you are maybe doing 4 of the same thing. I mean, these have a couple years shelf life on them. And if you share them with other family members or if you take a couple a day, this is the best time ever to stock up. So I do want to point out one more time, well, Stephen's showing you, these are the choices right here. So you choose whether you want cinnamon, cranberry, resveratrol, or green tea. You can do any size you want. I hope we have enough big ones, big bottles to get us through the entire show. I don't know. I do know that well over almost 62,000 have been spoken for.
We planned.
Yikes.
At the end of the day, we thought we'd be a little over 40,000.
Oh dear.
So to give you an idea,
Wow.
so this has been this has been far greater than we expected. But what's nice about that counter, as I always say, that represents our ability to provide savings because we manufacture everything. So the more we manufacture, the more aggressively we could purchase raw materials, the more efficiently we get to manufacture everything. That's what a Today Special is all about. So this is something that reinforces and validates the fact that we're going to be able to do, and I won't do 5 product Today Specials, that was a little crazy. We'll do 2 or 3 product Today Specials. Next year, we'll do a few of them. So it will enable us, rather than having just 9 Today Specials in a year, 9 opportunities for great savings, hopefully next year we could do 14 or 15 or even more, which means that even if you don't change your budget at all, you'll be able to get more of what you want.
I love that. Okay, we're going to move along next up, and we're going to talk resveratrol. And of all these 4 amazing products, the resveratrol is the biggest value. It's been 2 years since we've offered it as a Today Special, and today it is the lowest price per capsule forever, and especially if you're doing the big bundle where you get 4 of the 360s. So let me show you the resveratrol, because this is really pretty exciting stuff here. A 60, a 183, 360. Of course, you're choosing your size. Here is where the price is going at midnight. Normally, a 360 size of resveratrol is $159.90, right? Today, it's $100 off. Wow, wow, wow. Now, on top of that, if you do 4 360s, if you pick 4 of them in whatever combination you want, we're going to take that down. You're going to get that big 360 bottle. Where is it here? You're going to get the big bottle, and you're going to get that for $49.90, which is really amazing.
If you wanted to get a 2-year supply of resveratrol and a 2-year supply of, say, cranberry or cinnamon, whichever one, the moment you get 4 bottles, you're saving an additional $40.
Yep.
So off of what already was best pricing ever, we've had today's specials, probably done at least a dozen today's specials on resveratrol over the years. This is by far and away the best savings. It just ended up being perfect timing for us in terms of the raw material. So it just was a great opportunity to create an incredible savings. We knew that cranberry and cinnamon would be very popular. We didn't expect the resveratrol to do what it's doing today. So hopefully we'll have enough to last us through the show. I'm just going to read some of the charts on resveratrol. The first one is actually a quote from a scientific journal, Cell Cycle. Resveratrol is one such polyphenol on which over 2,000 papers have been published. And by the way, that article was written, I think, about 2 or 3 years ago. So by now, it's quite a bit more. Resveratrol has a long history of serving mankind. It is one of the major constituents of red wine. Each small capsule contains the same amount of resveratrol as 142 to 166 glasses of red wine. Or 2,850 or 16,666 glasses of white wine. Again, if you're drinking wine, the wine that has the benefits of polyphenols, both anthocyanins and resveratrol, is red wine. White wine doesn't quite have those same benefits. So if you're drinking wine in terms of its health benefits, much better to be drinking red wine in terms of those health benefits. Also, very important that wine consumption has to be moderate. Drinking a bottle of wine, not a good idea in terms of your health. For a woman, typically 1 glass a day is the number the research and clinical studies say is the limit. For men, 2. So anything more than that, and the wine consumption starts coming with risks. So you want to be sure it's moderate wine consumption. So as we continue, of course, this provides the powerful protective benefits of resveratrol, but no alcohol, no sugar, no calories, no colors, and no chemical additives. Also, it is by far at our, resveratrol is very, very expensive. In that large size, if it's at 49, it's 15 cents a day. At 59, it's 13 cents a day. At 59, I think it's about 16 cents a day. Jeez. Because you only need 1 capsule. So on resveratrol, more than 5,200 papers have been published on resveratrol. More than 2,400 of those studies have involved humans or human tissues. More than 660 clinical trials, reviews, and systematic reviews, which understand if a drug or medicine was tested, it wouldn't be subject to the kind of testing here. And what's nice about this, it's not a drug or a medicine. It's not dangerous.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean?
That typically, if they make a drug or medicine, it's not the subject of thousands of studies.
Right.
It's usually just the subject of, they're usually carefully crafted studies. Of course, first you have to do studies that prove efficacy, then you have to do studies that prove safety, and usually you do safety first.
But you don't have this kind of background, thousands of studies over hundreds and hundreds of years even.
And certainly this is not being offered as a cure or treatment for a drug or something like this, and it's a natural ingredient. It's something that's found in literally hundreds, if not thousands of foods. Just not at the kind of levels that are present in this supplement.
Okay.
So it's just a natural, healthy,
makes sense.
as I said before, polyphenolic compound.
Makes sense.
So resveratrol has been the subject of extensive scientific research, moving to the forefront of credible, natural anti-aging strategies. Detailed cellular studies have shown a number of natural mechanisms by which resveratrol can slow cellular aging, specifically that it imitates. We've heard that cutting back calories, severely restricting calories, is a way to extend lifespan of most living things. The jury's still out on humans, but it's an uncomfortable restriction of calories. And so what they talk about here, the latest and most exciting anti-aging breakthrough involved telomeres, which are part of our genetic materials, and the ability to duplicate the anti-aging benefits of caloric restriction. So caloric restriction benefits organisms by preserving the telomeres, which are part of our genetic material. What's interesting, the way they describe it in a lot of the science, on shoelaces, they have, what is it called? It's called the egglet. At the end of a shoelace is that little hard area.
Plastic thing?
And that little plastic thing. And if you don't have that little plastic thing, shoelaces become a little bit more difficult to use and manage. They can then become frayed, and then they become useless. Genetic material has telomeres, which are sort of the equivalent of that egglet. And it's a part of our genetic material that, to the extent we still have that, that genetic material continues to effectively reproduce and do its job for us. So telomeres being preserved is a good attribute of a healthy lifestyle, healthy nutrition, and resveratrol has been shown in clinical studies to preserve telomeres.
Isn't that interesting?
So, interesting, yep.
Wow, all right.
As has caloric restriction.
By the way, if you have a minute, go read reviews. Again, this is another huge customer pick on hsn.com. One more example of a product that people love. And of all of the products, the wonderful things in this today's special, this is the biggest savings.
Yeah,
it really is. I know these are expensive ingredients. So that's the key here, is that you are getting the world's finest resveratrol product at our lowest price we've ever offered.
And by the way, the $159 for the 360 capsule supply, when we first introduced resveratrol, kind of like CoQ10, it was much more expensive. So the regular price on resveratrol over the last 15 years have come down. So then consider that the $159 is a lower, more current price on resveratrol. So the $59, $100 off, is an incredible savings. What I was going to do is I'm going to open, we have all four here. I'm going to open a capsule of each.
Okay.
And these are just like the same capsules you get at home. These are not special capsules.
So that's the cinnamon.
That was the cinnamon.
Smells heavenly, by the way.
This is the cranberry.
That's the natural, beautiful color.
They're all small, soft, easy to swallow capsules. This is the resveratrol.
There it is.
So it kind of looks like red wine, doesn't it? And the last one is green tea. And if you think of green tea often in a cup, it's kind of a golden color, because the way we make our green tea extract, it's water extracted.
That's pretty.
And the little white flecks in there, we put a little bit of vitamin C. But in both the resveratrol and the green tea. But the green tea was water extracted. We'll talk about this in a little while. So it's not extracted with harsh solvents or things. It's extracted just like a cup of tea, which is the way all the wonderful research and clinical studies on green tea are from the consumption of green tea. So our green tea extract, of course, is just like green tea, and the equivalent of 3 to 6 cups of green tea in one small capsule.
There we go. So if you're not taking it yet, this is your time to stock up, or at least try it for the first time, or stock up today. If you do want to get a couple bottles, I think last night you said that it has a 3-year shelf life. I think you told us.
Depending on the product, 2 to 3 years.
2 to 3 years. So you could buy a 2-year supply.
Cinnamon 2 years, green tea EGCG comfortably 3 years, resveratrol comfortably 3 years, cranberry I'm more comfortable with 2 years.
Excellent.
So not to say it's going to go bad or it becomes harmful, but those are the time periods that I would say are most comfortable to be ensured of getting all your benefits.
Alrighty, so we've talked so far now. We've talked about 3 out of the 4 all-stars. Many of you are ordering one of each. So the cinnamon, the cranberry, the resveratrol. Now let's move on and talk about EGCG. I think a lot of us understand, you hear about all the health benefits of drinking green tea. Well, EGCG is that very important ingredient that provides those amazing health benefits. Let me show you what the choices are real quickly. Same sizes, same pricing, but I wanted you to see this price on the EGCG. The 360 goes up to $129.90. Right now, you're saving $70. If you order 4 of the 360s, you're saving $80 off that bottle if you get your orders in pronto. Because remember, this expires at midnight. This is a one-day offer. We've never done this before. So we're going to give you a few minutes. Andrew's going to share more information about it with us. But if you aren't taking it yet, best time ever to try it is now. If you do love this product, even if you have a little left in the bottle, stock up, because this has a couple-year shelf life for you, so you can finish up what you have and then get going on your new bottle.
And of course, it's caffeine-free. A lot of folks struggle with green tea because they might be sensitive, very sensitive to caffeine. Even though green tea has reduced levels of caffeine, many people can't drink it. So our green tea EGCG extract is you don't have to worry about the caffeine levels. Also, I was starting to say before how it's made. A lot of green tea extracts are made using solvents. using organic solvents, and whether it's acetone or benzene or methanol or things like that, we don't use any solvents. Our green tea extract is simply made like making a cup of green tea. Imagine making a huge cup of green tea using thousands of pounds of green tea leaves, but then you remove the water. So you remove the tea leaves, so you make this tea, then you remove all the water. The powder that remains would look like that. There it is. That's what the powder that remains would look like. So it's a water extract of green tea. And again, I never, what's that old TV commercial? It's not nice to fool with Mother Nature. So we don't fool with Mother Nature.
That was a butter commercial. Oh no,
it was a margarine commercial. Exactly.
Remember back when they told us margarine was healthier than butter? And then we all find out later that
it's not nice to fool with Mother Nature. They were right. It's not nice to fool with Mother Nature. Margarine was this synthetic thing with trans fats that was horrible for our heart health.
Exactly.
Little do they know they were right.
That's
Oddly
so funny.
enough, they didn't know at the time how right they were.
That's hysterical. Oh my goodness.
So because all of the great science on the benefits of green tea come from green tea consumption, and last I checked, we don't drink our green tea in acetone or benzene or methanol. We drink it in water. So we water extract our green tea. So that powder is the result of water extracted green tea. The reason why we now call it green tea EGCG, when we introduced this a couple of decades ago, it was just our green tea extract. Now, we're able to concentrate the EGCG, the epigallocatechin gallate. So that EGCG is the most important of the protective compounds in green tea. So each capsule contains roughly 400 milligrams of polyphenols, 200 milligrams of which are EGCG. It's the equivalent of, depending on the green tea you might be drinking, the equivalent of 3 to 6 cups of green tea. So you really get to embrace the benefits of green tea consumption with just a single capsule per day. I still drink my green tea. I always drink my green tea. Anyone who knows me knows that throughout the day I have my cup of green tea like this.
I'm drinking your peppermint tonight. It's so good.
And of course, we also make our teas. We make
delicious
chamomile, mint, green tea. Our teas never get bitter, and they're low in caffeine. But the green tea extract, it's a great way for Americans who typically don't embrace the green tea habit as they have throughout Asia. And it's, I think, among the healthiest things that they do in the Asian diet. Also, eating less processed food, of course, but one of the healthiest things they do in the Asian diet is a daily consumption of several cups of green tea.
There we go. So if you'd like to order it, this is the time to do it. Reminding you, we had a lot of channel surfers on Sunday night. If you were watching football, if you're just stopping in, we're glad you're here because we're showing you 4 today's special choices. 4 different products here, and the value is exceptional no matter what size and what product you choose. But what makes it extra special, we have something called a bonus buy. And the bonus buy tonight means that if you buy 4 of the 360 size, the price on this, just as of today's special, is $59. We drop that price to $49 a bottle. It's under $200 to get 4 of the largest size. So that has never been done before. Right. So I know you invest $200 up front, but you're getting 4 amazing products. And if you take one a day, it's almost a year's supply of 4 amazing products.
Well, it's literally a year's supply of 360 capsules. It's really a year's supply of 4 different products because these are designed to be taken as 1 capsule per day product. Sometimes I'll take 2 of cranberry, sometimes I'll take 2 of cinnamon. But typically, and resveratrol I take just 1, EGCG I take just 1. So those are literally 1 year supply. So when you do the math, each one of these products are literally just a little bit more than a dime a day. I think about 13 cents a day it comes to. So just a little bit more than a dime a day. And I know, Khaleesi, you want me to mention this. We just have, and it's only going to be about...
Mention what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Because I don't want it to all disappear. I want to keep some around for reorders. But our Choco
Nuvo's
bowl
in front of me is going to disappear.
So
I'm just going to put that out there.
It's going in your purse.
This is going to be gone.
I don't think that jug is going to fit in your purse, though.
You're right.
That's not.
That's going to be a problem. But I will tell you, if you want
your purse might fit in there.
There you go. 180 pieces of the most delicious melt in your mouth. This chocolate is so good.
It's only at hsn.com. I mean, we very limited supplies available, not all sizes, not all intensities.
Okay.
So we just wanted to do that. So that's all.
I just wanted an excuse to eat a piece of chocolate.
I'll have a piece too. You could hand me one. Okay, thank you. Thanks. No,
Okay.
it's amazing.
It's
And
so
it lowers cholesterol, and it's the best tasting chocolate you'll ever find.
You know how the really good chocolate, it doesn't have like the wax and it doesn't, I mean, this just melts in your mouth. It's like, oh my gosh, it's so good.
And it's dark chocolate that is not dry. Even the 91% is not dry, bitter, or gritty, which is what I have right here.
I think we're heading over.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my chocolate with me. Don't mind me.
Speaking about heart health, and really speaking about brain health, we both can't talk, we have chocolate in our mouth. Omega-3 fatty acids, this is something we intended to talk about a lot this weekend because it's a perfect partner with so many of the things we've been talking about.
Stephen goes,
But
can I get you guys some peanut butter and go with your chocolate? Then we'll really not be able to talk. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna let you chew that and I'm gonna show you what the choices
savings.
are
Great,
for omega-3.
amazing savings for the anniversary.
For sure. And again, remember, this is your chance to stock up and take advantage of these extra savings, a 30, a 60, a 180, or a 360 cap supply. And here is where the pricing is going to be going after the anniversary. And this is the final weekend of the anniversary. And then here is the pricing tonight. Here's the savings. And this is the Maximum Essential Omega-3. It is the most incredible omega-3 product. And the funny thing about it is there are 2,400 perfect 5-star reviews on a fish oil product. I mean, that's what is so exciting about this. The fact that you are buying a fish oil product, the number one thing, it doesn't taste fishy at all. At all. You will never get that weird fishy aftertaste that you normally do when you take a fish oil product. It is pleasant, it is lovely, it's fantastic to take, but the truth is this is the world's finest fish oil product. It's safe, everything about it, Andrew, it's manufactured at the highest standards possible for a fish oil product. So that's why when you read the reviews, thousands of perfect 5-star review on this product. It's pretty exciting stuff. And the health benefits, which Andrew, of course, is going to get into for us. But years ago, Andrew, when you first launched this, we talked a lot about heart health. And everybody kind of knew that the fish oil was very healthy for our heart. But then as the years went on and more research was done, they started talking about eye health and brain health, cognitive health. And it was really interesting to know that all the incredible benefits of this one ingredient that unfortunately most Americans do not get abundance of in their diet. And that's the key here, is that most Americans are not eating a lot of fish. And things like, you know, fish and chips, fried fish or fishy crackers don't count. I mean, unfortunately, we just don't eat a lot of fish, and that's why we're not getting the levels of omega-3 that we really need to be getting.
And
right?
Because you mentioned the brain, and when it comes to omega-3s, we all know about the benefits to heart health. You could look at all the major organizations that relate to heart health, and they all have a recommendation, typically 500 milligrams daily, which is exactly what you get in one capsule of my product. And if someone might have previous or a history of some sort of cardiovascular issue, heart health issue, they'd say 1,000 milligrams. So that would be 2 capsules. Very, very simple. The typical omega-3 products, and I'll show you here. Our product is there, and it contains about 500 milligrams. If you then look at the other products, here is another one, and here is another one, and here is another one. If you look at those, they're about 50, 60% larger than my capsule.
Right.
They contain less omega-3.
Right.
They contain a little
Even
over,
though they're bigger.
They contain a little over 300 milligrams. Mine contains 500 milligrams. So ours gives you more potency. Ours also focuses on DHA. If you look at the predominant omega-3 fatty acid in your brain and in your eyes, especially the retina of your eyes, and the highest concentration of omega-3s in the human body are found in the retina of the eye and then the human brain. Interestingly enough, and it's just so funny that everyone focuses on heart health, and now all the science and research talks about their contribution to the brain. I have charts that talk about mood, that if you look at omega-3s as being this critical component of the structure of our brain, and we know that function always follows structure. Structure determines function. How could we think that our ability to think, how could we think that our ability to think, how could we think that a balanced, healthy mood could be achieved without healthy levels of the principal structural component for our brain? I mean, it would go without saying. So,
logical.
So if we look at some of these charts here, which are pretty fascinating, There we go. This Journal of Nutrition, Health, and Aging, after adipose tissue, body fat, the human brain is the organ that contains the most fat. And body fat isn't composed of omega-3, but the human brain, other than our body fat itself, is by far the highest concentration of fat in the body. All cells and organelles in the brain are very rich in polyunsaturated omega-3 fatty acids, principally DHA.
Wow.
And DHA is the omega-3 we focus on. It's the one that the other omega-3 products do not. They
Right.
focus on EPA. Archives of General Psychology. This is another medical journal. Lipids, most of which are phospholipids, constitute 60% of the solid mass of the brain and are absolutely required for normal brain structure and function. Most of us don't think of this, Acta Neurologica Taiwanica. That must be a medical journal from Taiwan, I bet.
Huh.
We've learned in recent years that fatty acids are among the most crucial molecules that determine your brain's integrity and ability to perform. Because the brain is predominantly made of fat, almost all of its structures and functions have a crucial dependence on essential fatty acids, which we get directly from our food. And the essential fatty acids in question are omega-3s, or DHA. Over the past 2 decades, we have learned that DHA is the critical long-chain omega-3 fatty acid found in the brain. Thus, we seem to have a requirement for preformed DHA because our body can't make DHA, doesn't make DHA well from EPA, but it makes EPA well from DHA,
Okay.
which is, again, why we focus on DHA in the diet that cannot be met by other fatty acids.
And so you think others don't focus on it because they don't do the research, or just because it's more expensive? I mean, I wonder why you wouldn't.
Yes, and yes.
Oh,
well,
there you go.
I think if assuming that they're ethically driven and scientifically focused, I would assume that an omega-3 product would deliver both DHA and EPA, but would favor DHA based on the science and research. I think the reason why they don't is to make a product like ours costs significantly more than simply delivering more EPA. So our product, delivering a product that's in a smaller capsule, that delivers more of what you want in terms of DHA over EPA also. The typical omega-3 delivers the omega-3 fatty acids in a synthetic form, in what's called an ethyl ester. Ours are delivered in their natural triglyceride form because that's the form that's best absorbed. So we could go down a whole long list of why my product is different and objectively superior to anything you're going to find in a supermarket, a discount store, a pharmacy. But the bottom line is, beyond all of the biochemical reasons and the reasons of efficacy, the best part about it is it's a small capsule that delivers more, so it will be easy to swallow. It also contains a form of omega-3s that will be mild and gentle, even to the most sensitive stomach, and it will never repeat on you. You will never, ever, ever have a fishy aftertaste. You could read the thousands of reviews on this product, which are almost all perfect reviews. I think it's rated about 4.5 stars.
4.7.
Oh, 4.7 stars. So that really is
4.7 average on this. So literally, you're right. I mean, over 2,400 perfect 5-star reviews. One thing I need for all of you to know, I don't know if we can get more of this, but right now, with everybody ordering this, there's about 1,000 bottles left.
Wow.
That's it.
That's all.
And you can see already over 12,000 have been spoken for. So if you're thinking about restocking this, if you'd like to add this into your shopping cart, you're thinking about restocking it, this is the best time to do it. FlexPay on the larger choices, free shipping and handling as well, and just do it now. Because, as we said, we're coming to the end of the anniversary visit, so take advantage of all this wonderful anniversary pricing that Andrew's sharing with us. The key to this, of course, is just the health benefits are so immense. I mean, it's just really hard to turn your back on this. You hear about omega-3 everywhere. You hear about the benefits. But a lot of people, it's interesting, you know, not all of these products are the same. When you go into a health food store, for example, or you're at your grocery store and they have fish oil sitting on the thing, omega-3s. You know, the funny thing is, as Andrew just described for us, fish oil does not mean omega-3. The omega-3 has to be extracted from that fish oil. So when you buy Andrew's product, you are getting what you want. You're getting omega-3s as opposed to just a lot of fish oil.
What's concerning is very often doctors recommend that you consume 1,000 milligrams of omega-3s. The typical omega-3 you'll find in a store will be 1,000 milligrams of fish oil, but only about 300 to 350 milligrams of omega-3. Right. And what they do, it's kind of a funny game they play with their labels, that it will say 1,000 milligrams of omega-3 fish oil. It's 1,000 milligrams of fish oil, probably about 350 milligrams of omega-3s.
Very misleading.
And it won't be the proper form, and it's going to be mostly be EPA. So if you want to get the omega-3s in the form and in the fashion that's going to be delivering the benefits that you and your doctor want, this is how you go about doing it. And best of all, you won't have to be gagging it down, you won't have to be dealing with an upset stomach, and you won't have to be dealing with a fishy aftertaste or fishy burps afterwards. It's going to be pleasant, mild. You read the reviews on my product, and the reviews are literally, I was just looking at the numbers there, and I think out of about 2,800 reviews, I think almost 2,700 are 4 and 5 star.
That's correct.
If we look at that, yeah, almost,
You're right.
Actually 2,644
Yep.
are 4 and 5 star reviews
You're
out
right.
of 2,840
That's amazing. For fish oil.
for fish oil.
That's incredible.
So again, well over 90% positive reviews for a fish oil product, and you read them, I think you'll be convinced this is truly different. I was just going to read some more of the science. The reviews are really compelling, but I'm a science geek, I guess, or a science nerd. I just love the science.
See, if you had been my science teacher, I would have paid attention.
Well, that's good.
I would have learned a thing or
Well,
two.
and I had some great science teachers when
That's
I was
great.
throughout school that really inspired me. And they inspired me because they made it relevant. Like even when we had exams
lucky.
in
That's good.
classes, the exams weren't just memorization. You really had to think about applications of the science. So for me, the science is how is it relevant to our world? And I think most of us never even think in terms of omega-3s in our brain. We think of omega-3s and we think of heart health. And we might think about omega-3s in terms of how they have a lubricating role in our joints or how they might be responsible for our skin being radiant. But we don't realize they are the principal structural molecule in our brain, the principal structural molecule in the retina of our eye. And so if you look at that structure and knowing that our function and our healthy function as we get older is dependent on that structure, you wouldn't want to be without a daily safe supply